partner. I translated.
This is either the best idea or the worst idea. Stop. You're confusing me.
It's not hard to confuse a puppy, by the way.
Hello! Welcome back to What's a Safe Word? I'm Am.
I'm Bolt. No, I'm kidding. I'm Mr. Kristofer.
So why don't you tell us about yourself, Mr. Kristofer?
I have been in kind of...
Okay, that was great. That was a little bit about yourself.
Oh my God. Gonna strangle you. I've been probably working in porn my entire adult life. Started at Drummer Magazine, directed for Falcon, directed for Colt Studio, directed for Bound Jocks, now working at Mr. S Leather.
Most of those companies, minus Mr. S, are all porn companies. They distribute media of some sort.
Very kink positive.
Mm-hmm. So I've introduced you in my blogs before.
Yes.
To those that don't know who you are my daddy, my handler, my sir. You are all these things to me. You're a significant other, but we do not classify our relationship as boyfriends.
Confuses lots of people.
It confuses a lot of people, but that's where I get my collar, which,
yes.
surprise, it's still here.
It better be.
He is the one that owns the key to the collar, and so that is like a symbol of our relationship and our bond and our agreement. Oh, thank you. Okay, I have to focus though. That's not gonna help. And the same way that our relationship's not technically, I wouldn't call it normal by any means. It's different.
It's actually kind of new to me as well. I've been in every sort of relationship there probably could be. I've been in master slave, boy daddy, vanilla. I've tried everything, and now pup handler, which is new to me as well, but it's so fun. I love it.
It's dynamic. It's a little more free form, I would say, right?
Right, and what I've discovered as I've gotten older is I like parts of all of those different types of relationships. So this is a perfect relationship for me because you have your life, I have my life. I'm very happy to see you grow and mature, and if you met someone else and fell in love, I'd be happy for you as well. You're the perfect puppy for me because you have no jealousy, you're very kink positive and aware, you're willing to try everything. You have no problem telling me what you don't like.
The nice thing about our relationship is...
get it somewhere else.
Exactly. We aren't a couple in that regard. But while you were working today, I put together 5 steps to creating what I think is a kinky relationship.
And these are 5 rules that are working for us and our dynamic?
Well, you tell me as we go through them. Be a game, too. Or a complete disassemblement of our relationship completely.
By the time this is over, we're gonna break up. That's it.
Maybe. This may just be an emotional roller coaster that ends in death.
I love surprises. Death.
I mean, in
going.
love. Rule number 1, be patient.
Yeah, I use that a lot.
With me? How dare you?
You always should be patient with your partner.
Of course, and especially in a kinky relationship, I think being patient with someone in not only that you give them time to kind of grow into the relationship and become comfortable telling you certain things and telling you what their kinks are, but also just to be patient with the person in general.
And especially if they're trying out stuff that's new to them. People don't always get on board with a new kink or fetish the first time. Sometimes it takes a couple times and a couple tries in different environments to get them warmed up.
Rule number 2, be open and honest.
Of course. That goes to any relationship. Being open, whether it's vanilla or not, always be open and honest because it's going to come out at some point anyway.
Absolutely. And so be open to new experiences.
Sure.
Be honest about what you do like and what you don't like. I mean, that's going to be in everyone's best interest. You're not going to hurt someone.
Don't try to be someone else because you think it's going to please the other person.
Also be open and honest about your health and maybe health concerns. Or maybe you have STDs or STIs that you need to be communicating to your partner so that you guys know how to handle that if that were to happen.
Yeah, you can work around anything.
Rule number 3, be realistic. And by realistic, I mean have expectations for someone, but be very real about where you want that relationship to go.
Not everyone's perfect, so...
I mean, except me.
Even daddies
and
have
you.
flaws.
No, you're perfect. You're perfect.
No, be
you're
realistic.
Perfect. You're perfect.
You're not being
perfect.
realistic. This is why I need puppy paws.
Perfect.
Sometimes people get a fantasy in their mind that isn't easy to do in real life every day.
But they look so good on camera.
Sure, and I'm probably
It's all
part
your
of that
fault.
problem. So what we shoot in porn are fantasies and scenarios that get you off for 10 minutes. So it's very hard to pull that off in everyday life. Yeah, and that giant dildo you see in the window may sound good in fantasy. You might need to work up to that.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Your butt will thank you. Rule number 4, communicate and listen. I mean, that's pretty...
See what I did
I
there?
see what you did there.
Yeah, communication's good.
What? Two could play at this game.
But that's good for every relationship, no matter what the dynamic of the relationship is.
Especially in a kinky relationship, though. Because that builds trust, that builds the back and forth, that you kind of get to know the person and you feel comfortable. And on the flip side of communicating is listening. Not just listening to what they're saying, but actually understanding what they're saying is very key to any sort of kinky relationship because... Sorry, what? Did you say something?
When they talk a lot, I have buzzwords. Fascinating is a good buzzword.
I find this entire video fascinating.
Exactly.
And so what kind of things do you kind of communicate when you are building a negotiation or building a kinky relationship with someone?
What your needs are, what your pain limit is.
Would you say limits as far as like kinks as well? So if fisting's off the table,
Yeah.
or maybe needle play or blood
Yeah.
play is off the table.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
For sure.
Rule number 5. Have fun.
See? Have fun. That's the most important rule.
I think so. That's why I saved it for last.
Yeah, good. Especially when you're exploring kinks and new things. So it's okay to laugh. I mean, unless it's like a really dominant scene and you get slapped for that. But we never do that.
No, never.
Never. We have fun.
We have fun all the time.
We laugh
Whether
all the
it's in the bedroom, outside the bedroom, in front of a camera, behind a camera. I'm having a fun time right now with you.
That's fascinating. Okay, so what were all the 5 again?
Let's review.
Okay.
This is the test part. What are the 5?
Have fun.
There's 1. And while you're being open and honest, having fun, always have a safe word. And today's safe word is...
Fire hydrant.
Because... I gotta go. Mr. Kristofer, tell everyone where they can find you on the internets.
You can find me at mrkristofer.com with a K and an F for Christopher.
Right here. Until next time on What's a Safe Word, don't forget to like, comment on what you guys want us to talk about next week, and subscribe if you haven't done that already. And we will see you next time. Bye!
And thanks to Mr. S for letting us shoot here.
Yes, thank you. This is a wonderful space. It's down in San Francisco. Come check it out. They have gear for just about anything and everything you can need.